Espera que mi gente. Jugando. Oh shit. Espérate, no. Mucho juego. Estamos jugando Starfield. Llevo como una hora de juego. Llevo una hora en verdad. Y siento que he hecho un montón de cosas y en verdad lo que he hecho es nada. Prácticamente. Prácticamente no he hecho nada. Vamos allá. Vamos a checar algo aquí. Todo corriendo bastante chévere. La otra vez tenía a ver. No sé si no me vaya bien. ¿Qué cosa? Genial. Voy a cambiar el juego. Gaming. Perfecto. Y ahora. Para cambiar. Que ahora me deje cambiar. No. Voy a escoger. Perfecto. Yeah. Vamos allá. Seguimos. Vamos a ver con este mamá que hay aquí en este Chief Service Technician.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if
Okay.
you need to offload some cargo.
Achievement repairs. I like to build medical ship. Let me see. Grab some sale. What do you say?
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
1,000 credit, my achievement.
Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Ok.
Sure, have at it.
No puedo modificar la nave. Oh shit. Ya, diablo. No, que tengo una. Broken mods allow you to wait, make you without needing to worry about the mods. Range, pero no tengo chavo. I have no money, money, money.
I would try to viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Okay.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Gracias. But thank you.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay.
Esto se ve bastante ready.
This This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Por Mass District. No sé qué va a llevar eso, pero. Mira. Allá arriba.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Vacío la piscinita esta. Aquí. Se ve heavy.
Cool spacesuit.
Thank you.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Oh shit.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win.
Neil Armstrong.
I'm suggesting so outlandish. All the
Creo que el Neil Armstrong.
what I'm saying is the most impossible theory.
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
Wilt, we appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk
Welcome
about.
to Constellation.
Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Price attack, Barrett asked me to do that effect. I'm gonna have you. What are you telling me?
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Okay.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we?
Shall we?
What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe
To
me
the
now?
meeting.
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt.
El meeting que hay aquí.
Expect us to believe in fairy tales.
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus?
Can we?
I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. the pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
No.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Caray,
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that.
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Oh shit. Alright, I mean... I'm saying, how much do you know what the artifact were that you...
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon.
Okay.
Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
Funny.
In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? Hmm? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head. I trust you're still satisfied with your choice to join Constellation, Noel?
Absolutely, Sarah. I
Curious
never
feeling,
regretted the
knowing
decision.
that you've seen something that
I'm glad
no
to
one
hear
else
it.
has.
You could have
That
done
you know
just about
something
anything.
no one else does.
So, it's important to me that you feel...
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
If I weren't here, I wouldn't even know about all the incredible things we're discovering.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy
Old man.
Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing.
Oh.
You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Well, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home as much as anywhere else. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Up until very recently, but now, I don't suppose you have a... I'll take your word on it. I'm no scientist. I leave that. Frankly, this is the most exciting.
Okay,
remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here.
As if you think
I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well,
isn't free,
an explorer like
This
you.
artifact hunt
It's really good to have you with us.
Of course, of course.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like you... It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts. Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Nice.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent.
That was intense, wasn't it? I guess a lot overwhelming. I'm Noelle. Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, there's still so much we... Well, right now, nothing's off the table. One thing I'm Speaking of, if you're gonna... There's a galaxy chock full of resources.
Okay.
And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Planning on sticking around then? I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously.
Yeah.
Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Para arriba. Espérame. Espérame.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Como que full, ¿no?
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Thank you. Issues. Ok, ya yo cogí eso. Drop. Ahí va, entonces tengo que bajar acá. Respeto.
I'm listening. So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are.
Oh, really?
I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Shall we?
Day, ma'am.
You too.
Carajo, me voy a caer aquí.
wasn't expecting to cliff dive today.
Bueno, por poco muero ahí, pues. Sombrero?
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
I did conquest to the best of your abilities, and to a full
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
UC shit. Maybe later.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Okay.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Fine by me. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
Okay. What do you consider as...
You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. And as far as planetary exploration is... That being said, before I graduate, we called ourselves...
Yeah, I don't care.
And before you ask, the band never... Oh, okay then. So long.
So long, you gotta follow me.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment,
Sidonia
to
is an
proceed
industrial
inside.
town. The people there tend to be... concise. Goodbye.
You go back. Ooh, elevator.
Today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
Facebook, vamos allá. Media hora y no he hecho nada. Nada.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nut. Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Está viendo la vida como si nada. Mija, déjame, did I get the spaceport?
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you?
Bien.
Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation shining star of stars. Then the day is true. But now that I know it's you... But I changed my routine for one day. Are you saying I looked you up, tracked you down, and followed you all the way here? Who'd be crazy enough to do that? I'd have to know what you looked like first. And now I do. Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way. Oh, I should have known better. Obviously, someone of your stature doesn't need any help. I'll just continue to monitor your exploits from afar. But hopefully, not too far. Until we...
The scan is perfectly safe. Please keep moving.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Invoice that completed.
Crew accounted for. We're ready to depart. Wonder where this will all lead. Time to go?
Oh shit. Sure.
while we scan for contraband. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay in Sidonia.
Así. Vamos a land en Sidonia. Parece que puedo picar un par de cosas a los planetas como que. Y se me crashó el juego. Y me crash. Fuck. Me crash de Starfield en vivo. No te aguanto. Ahí está aguanto. Nuevas horas de gameplay. No he hecho nada. Espero que no salga. Que salga en Sidonia.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
Así no se me crashea. El nombre de la película de Schwarzenegger. Caco. Pablo. Ajá. Bueno, voy a caer ahí.
On the hull, multiple legions in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Hard to keep Sidonia graffiti-free.
Okay.
Sorry. What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how
always ask me what I think about mining. It rocks. God, I'm so tired.
Layla's been going on about the heart of Mars again. When's she going to give it a rest?
You get a lot in it. Got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more you could ask for. What's your poison?
Diablo. Diablo.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look.
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I'll let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. 2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine. Hard enough? You gonna guilt trip me? Yeah, I hope so. Guess I should ask you the same question. Don't try to guilt trip me, okay? That's enough. Agreed on a discount, right? Let me confirm the amount. Okay, let's talk. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Forget it. Let's get out.
At least I've got more than enough work to complete. Screw this.
Going to have to lug cargo across half the universe. This
Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen travel.
You, Captain? cluster of ships. Varun zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next. Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Minimize ship system over detection. Okay.
system, out into the beyond, and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised, and cast the accursed into shadow. Ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever. Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
Sure. Dock with allowing your... Damn it. ready. Y tiene mucho save, ya me estaba perdiendo. Bueno, hasta aquí llegamos una horita nada más y no he hecho nada. No hice nada prácticamente. No, primer fin de semana. Mañana parece que streamé por la mañana. Es sábado. Hablamos.